What's going on everyone? Ollelito back here with a brand new video on the channel. Today guys, weekly recap on the Road to Glory. Grab your popcorn, get your family into the sofa, and let's just watch this episode of Road to Glory together. So guys, in the background you see us building the team basically, and this is going to be obviously post-com, as you've seen by the intro as well. I was basically trying to build a really good team this week, even though, as I said in the intro, I didn't really have time, so I didn't really finish my games. Overall, I feel like the team was pretty decent. As you see in here, we had Drogba, Ollelito, I put Courtois in there as I started, and I was like, who should I play as a left wing? Because I was checking Footbin, couldn't really find anyone that looked insane, and obviously, I wanted to try that Joao Felix out, so I mean, I just gave him his chance. Then I was like, do I really need to buy a game or no? Because I managed to pack check. If you're an OG on the channel, you know on the RTG we managed to luckily pack him, which was nice. And then in general, just putting a lot of coins into Didier Drogba, of course, because he is like, if you guys know competitive FIFA, I mean, you know that Drogba, this year, he's that guy, he's him. He's not just a chill guy, you know, like this. He's not like just a chill guy, you know. He's good, he's the guy. As you see, the kind of right midfielder here, I wanted to try this Gaze out. I don't know if you ever pronounce it that way. Munoz I couldn't unfortunately play with because I saw he was winter champions, so I decided to actually go for Dudu instead from Fiorentina, who has a great card, 91 pace on him. Then I decided to go for I ended up not really going for Gabriel in the background because I didn't really feel like he was worth the coins, to say the least. As you see in the background, we managed to get Drogba for 1,450,000 coins, the most expensive signing on the RTG up to this date, which was exciting, of course. That new Douglas Luiz looks really good with that ping pass, so I decided to get him in that midfield, partnering him up with Sissoko. Here on the screen, we managed to buy Kadioglu, who is linked to Umut, a professional player from Red Bull Leipzig. So Kadioglu can get some upgrades if Umut does well in the FC Pro Open. For the center back, I didn't really have coins for Saliba, so I decided to go with Koeman anyway. And for the right back spot, of course, as I said previously, we decided to go for Dudu, as he had some pretty decent pace on his card. So this was the team in the background. Let me know in the comments whatever you guys think about this team. Overall, I mean, if you look at the team, I think it's a solid team. Wingers, of course, not the greatest, but yeah, jumping into the game, unfortunately, you can't sometimes see the opponent's squads. I don't know why, don't ask me why, I don't have any idea why, so don't ask me why. But this guy Thuram, a few other good players, and in general Drogba was just going to cook. Here, good play lock into Rutter, of course left-footed, taking it onto his left foot, and then trying to find that find the back on the net with that finesse shot towards the far post. We were putting pretty good pressure though in this kind of weekend league. I felt like with Sissoko and Douglas Luiz partnering it up pretty well, and this is why we play with Drogba. Real time finish into the back of the net. The keepers always glitch with these power shots, so I tried to use them with Drogba as much as I possibly could, and it was working pretty goddamn decent. I'm gonna be totally honest. Drogba is just it's just a menace this year, so he's really solid. Second game, we were going up against Haaland. De Ligt, though, I felt like he was really solid this week. Once again, though, Drogba with, yeah. In this case, I don't even feel like you need to shoot power shot. I should have just done a Trivela there. But if I'm not wrong, this game was going to be pretty tough. Here again, I felt like I defended that perfectly with Kadioglu. Apparently not. A pretty assisted pass from his cam into the Haaland, who scores to make it 1-1 in this game. And it was going to be better for him. Just an easy touch. Koeman, by the way, chat, he's the worst center back I ever played with in this year's game. So if you're looking at Koeman, you're like, he looks pretty goddamn decent. No. Don't get him. He is so goddamn bad. Here again, though, getting a bit luckier with Drogba, finding the power shot into the back of the net, just crushes the net there. Rutter finding Joao Felix into the inside of the pitch here. Here again, I thought I was going to score, but he takes me out, and I managed to get a penalty and a yellow card towards Saliba. Drogba secures the penalty from the spot, scores to make it 3-2, and we were actually looking pretty goddamn solid. And I mean, if you look at the team and how I actually put pressure, I felt like I really liked the team. Douglas Luiz was fantastic. He was really solid. Once again here, though, this is just Drogba for you, I guess. Just winning 50-50s against Saliba. And once again, getting into a good opportunity to score with a penalty. We managed to shoot in the middle of the goal to score to make it 4-2. And we were looking solid. I mean, when you're 4-2 up in Weekly League, this is kind of the scoreline where you just start to chill a bit more, even though I shouldn't. Here, though, good good elastico from Rutter, finding the kind of angle to find the shot, and we managed, of course, to make it 5-2. And here again, finding Drogba with a right foot into the back of the net, 6-2, and that was going to be GG's. Obviously, I scored some shit goals in this game, but that's just this game in general, I'm gonna be honest. And that guy was pretty goddamn decent, so GG's to him. Buffon, Saliba, Van Dijk, Zico, Cruyff, and Sawa in the midfield, Saka, Vini, and Hazard. And this was, if I'm not mistaken, going to be our loss, actually. This was a stupid loss. I shouldn't have lost this game, but you know how weekend league is, because this guy was good. Drogba, when he gets the kind of space to do the power shots, I would always do it with him, because they are so goddamn good. Once again here, though, Drogba and Rutter finding some really good combinations in between them, and we scored to make it 2-0 in this game. It was going to be good for him, though, because here, Saka decides to do some pretty decent dribbling. But on the corner following up, he was actually going to score with Van Dijk. You don't really see players scoring corners nowadays, because I feel like they patch corners, or they put out a live tuned update, right? Which apparently made corners worse. Here again, though, with Geise, she manages to score. Trivela far post, green time finish, 3-1, and we were jumping into the second leg with a 3-1 lead. Here, right again from kickoff, though, Drogba runs into Rutter. I didn't even realize this now, but once again, very good pass here from Saka. Just double tap square here to Vini, who scores to make it 3-2. And it was going to be a tough game from here. He actually manages, I think that's Vini's player of the month, if I'm not mistaken. But on the kickoff, we were going to keep that 2-goal deficit, scoring to make it 4-2 with Didier himself, and it was looking pretty goddamn solid. Here again, though, with the play lock, I mean, I don't know why the play lock does this sometimes, and then he doesn't even green time that shot. And I mean, here I felt like, yeah, he just wants this game to be close. And this is just a game that I should already know that they want the game to be close. So that's the poor thing. Here, though, Drogba, the power shot once again. Kind of a low-driven power shot, but we actually managed to not lose this game, apparently. Then Joao Felix goes on the other hand. Rutter finds Drogba, and then through Van Dijk's legs to make it 6-3. But this guy was good. I was struggling against this guy, and he was definitely decent at the game. So GG's to him. Really, really good player. Fourth game then. Looking pretty goddamn solid with the record. Yashin, Cannavaro, Van de Ven, Valverde, Matthews, Rashford, and Gareth Bale. And this was the loss. I remember this guy. Bale was causing us some really, really big problems in this game, and you will see by the gameplay. Here, though, Douglas Luiz finding a perfect pinged pass, or the R1 pass into Rutter, and he has pinged pass in gold. That's why his R1 passes are even more accurate and with more power and better. So we took the lead there, scoring to make it 1-0 in this game. Here, I mean, I felt like Felix was through. I didn't really have time there to play Drogba, but we find him on the inside, and when we get into this opportunity, we just shoot power shot across goal, and we scored to make it 2-0, and it was looking pretty goddamn solid. And once again, I mean, as I said, this is like the 2-goal lead is a bit of a dangerous lead to have. Mainly because it's only 2 goals. Here again, I could have scored if I green time it. That's probably a goal in this game. But Geise here finding a good pass to Rutter. Once again, his Yashin was being an animal this game. As you see here, second half of the game, he has, I don't think by this now he had a shot on goal. But here again, though, I move way too much out with De Ligt, and Koeman is in no man's land, and he scores to make it 2-1, and now it's game again. And that's why the 2-goal lead is super, super dangerous in this year's game, because I mean, you can't really like just chill after 2-goal lead, because if the opponent scores 1, it's only a 1-goal deficit, and then it's like super tight again. Especially how you score goals in this year's game. I mean, you can defend perfect, but still concede, right? But we managed to score on kickoff there with Didier Drogba. Here again, though, I don't think we should have scored that. Geise tries to find Drogba on the inside there, and Bale just decides to go God mode here. Very, very good pass from Vini with the left foot, and I didn't think he was going to score this, but I mean, it's fair enough. He manages to green time that one, which is a really, really good finish. And once again, though, here I started to play a bit more serious, because it's obviously only 1-goal deficit. But I feel like you can also feel on your opponent, and this is what I mean with like Koeman, like. And here again, his Rashford is blocking my De Ligt. I was like, yeah, he just decided for him to basically win this game. And here again, I felt like we put good pressure with Rutter. He does this well, though, with Bale, Valverde, and Vini. Manages to find a through ball. Once again, Koeman is out of position. He is so incredibly poor, chat. It's it's crazy. He's so bad. And Bale here manages to score the 4th goal of the game, and we lost this game that early, and that's when I almost lost a bit of motivation as well. I'm gonna be honest. This was, as I said, a very hectic week with me being sick and also finishing games on the main account and everything basically. So yeah, it was not ideal at all, but it is what it is. Here again, though, we played someone called Price, I think, and I felt like I had pretty tough matchmaking this week, but Czech, also chat, is one of the worst keepers I played with. Czech and Koeman were the 2 worst players of the team this week. Here again, though, we get pretty lucky with Rutter finding the ball into Didier Drogba, finding the finish into the far post, and I thought he was going to actually quit here, and I was like, really? In Weekly League, you've been playing the whole game and quitting? But apparently not. Koeman, De Ligt tries to play it out of pressure. Here again, though, Koeman just misses a tackle. And I mean, he probably should have scored that one, to be honest. But every time I see highlights of Koeman, he's doing something wrong. Dante Hernandez here is doing this very well. Once again, though, Koeman is not taking the ball. Koeman is in no man's land, and he scores to make it 2-1 in this game. And I was like, am I really going to lose like 2 of my first 5 games? But I mean, it was Alexander Isak, so I mean, it would have been fair, you know, my fellow countrymen scoring on me. Here again, though, Felix into Didier Drogba, just finding or getting bullshit with him. That's just Didier Drogba, but yeah, we miss chances like this, and then you won't get a good score in Weekly League any either way. But Drogba here manages to send that winger. I was like, no, I don't want to play the player that's next to Theo, and this guy was only controlling midfielders and keeping possession, basically. He was playing a bit ratty. So I was like, yeah, then I'm just going to play it into my striker, so he needs to switch to the center backs because he couldn't defend with the center backs. And the last goal for this episode of the RTG was going to be by Didier Drogba scoring to make it 3-2. And now we jump into the packs. I think we managed to get rank 4, and hopefully we managed to get some nice pack luck. So guys, in the background you see the team that we played this past weekend with. I've been on the run a lot the past 2 weeks, so I haven't really been home, and I think that got me because I was actually sick when I came home this Thursday evening. That's why I finished the weekend league on the main account, but we didn't really have time to finish on the RTG, mainly because we have the Pro December Cup starting next weekend, and that's going to be some gameplay, pro gameplay for you guys coming out next weekend. Then hopefully we can do well. I'm training a lot for it and trying to be as good as I possibly can be on this game because it's a really interesting game we're playing. But I really want to give this team a fair shout, so I might play with this team upcoming weekend league as well. I might tweak a few things in the team, but overall, I mean, I want to give Drogba 15 games and see how good he is, and it would also be pretty good to do it on stream. We'll see how much time we have next weekend depending on how it goes in the December Cup. But you saw the gameplay. I was doing it post-com. If you like post-com, let me know down in the comments and I can do that more often for you guys. But we managed to actually, I think, as I said, I think we finished 8-1 to go to Champions rank. I think that's rank 4, right? I believe that's rank 4 rewards. Finals completed. What do we get? We get 2 picks, 83 times 10, 2 Team of the Week player packs, 1 Champion Mode Mastery pack, 82 times 2, and then 40,000 coins. So yeah, let's see what we can get. We reveal all Dani Olmo, Rice, DePaul, and Pedri. And of course, we pick Rice. In terms of rating, we can actually sell these players. I think that's a great feature that they actually added to the rewards, that you can actually sell the picks, which is great. Trent I don't think goes for over, so we just take Wind. As Trent is only 86 rated, I don't think he goes over like 10k, so it's not really worth it. If you look towards the packs then, to try to open the rewards that we actually managed to get on the RTG, let's see what we got. We have a 25k pack starting off. We start off with that. Let's see if we can get a walkout. We don't get a walkout here. Unlucky. Yeah, we sell Robertson, that's fine. Small prime goal players, we just skip this. We will not get anything from this at all. Just 80 rated players, we discard them. 2.5k into the RTG bank. I'm not sure how much coins I will lose actually on like just keeping the team throughout the week, but I think we'll see after the weekend league is done next week. 82 times 2. Let's see what we can get then. Okay, we're getting a new card. I think that's Globetrotters or whatever it's called. CM Argentina, Conmer Libertadores. Okay, this might not be a Globetrotter. Benzema, and it is Sosa. It's a pretty good card though, honestly. Almost in the hooligan. Defending only under 80, which is not that bad. Let's see more. Benzema, Le Sommer, Pavard. Discard 82. And we do Team of the Week play pack. Usually in these Team of the Week play packs, you don't get anything either, so I'm not really expecting too much. Vardy. And also, I was expecting this to be 3 informs, of course, as it's only rank 4, it's only 1 inform, so we shouldn't really expect anything. Luckily, though, we can actually sell these. So win again. And for the last pack for the Road to Glory past weekend, 83 times 10, getting another Globetrotter. Give me a right wing. Right back. Canada. That's not Canada, that's Peru. My bad, chat, my bad. Conme Libertadores again. It's Boca, right? I think that's Boca. Am I right in saying that's Boca? Boca Juniors. Okay, I know my clubs. This guy also has a pretty decent card. He's in the Hullet gang, actually. He looks really good. Advincula. I mean, he's going to the transfer list. I mean, overall, it wasn't that bad, chat. Let me know in the comments whatever you guys managed to pack. If you managed to pack something nice, let me know. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys soon. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.